Louisiana. Home of the Pelicans, here on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And the Bulls start out with the ball. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So the Bulls 5 right now. Brandon Knight is out there with Patrick Beverley. And it's Smith. And there's Pekovic. And it's Hill in the 4 slot. Now here is Holiday. He dishes it to Middleton. The kick out to Holiday. 6 to shoot. They get it back. Outside Batum. Chicago with the ball. We're about 1 minute into the first. And Beverly kicks to Smith. Fades.
Josh Smith does an awful lot of good things on the floor. As a matter of fact, he's one of the really high-quality stat sheet stuffers in the NBA. But one of the things he doesn't do quite well is shoot three-pointers. And yet he continues to insist that that be a big part of his game.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ball game. Knight dishes to Pekovic. He feeds it to Hill. He sinks the 11-footer. And so here is New Orleans. Here's Middleton. Right wing. Holiday up top. Defended by Beverly. Middleton the pass to Batum. And Ashik kicks to Middleton. From downtown. No good. And it's Chicago the other way. The feed tonight. Three-pointer. Pekovic inside. A second chance effort. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, Nikola Pekovic, a battering ram style of play, but really soft hands for a big guy. I think that combination makes him one of the most effective inside scorers in the league.
You know, Stephen, for Pekovic, he's not the NBA leader in points in the paint every season. He's not far off, though. A great post-up, something you see less and less of nowadays.
And even off the ball, a great offensive rebounder and finisher. He punishes you on the inside.
He doesn't get the second one.
Glenn Davis suffered that broken bone to his foot towards the end of the 2013 season, and that motivated him to slim down. He got down to the lightest weight he'd been since 8th grade, believe it or not, and still one of the strongest players in the league.
Here's Holiday. Brandon Knight picking up that last basket. Pass to Ashi. To the wing right side. Here's Middleton. Outside for Batum. And Holiday has it in the corner. They get a hand on it. Tries to save it. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
And one of the things that's amazing with Big Baby Davis is how quick on his feet he is for his size. I mean, this guy is, 260, 65 pounds. He's great at covering pick and rolls. He slides in to take charges, and with his strength, you're not going to back him down on the block. Forget about that.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here is Holiday. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Hey, take a look at Big Baby. No question a good defender, Steve. Offensively, he can struggle, though, to finish over length.
Well, he's skilled. He's a good passer, and he can shoot from mid-range, but he's a below-the-rim type player, so he has to figure out how to use his body to get to the rim.
Kept alive. Here's Pekovic. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
Nikola Pekovic, prior to last season, signed a 5-year, $60 million extension. And he missed a month with a right ankle issue. But that aside, he went about showing that he was worth every penny.
Now here is Holiday. Davis inside. Hill's there. Snatched up. And Ashik kicks to Batum. Connects from three-point range. Batum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
Goes up on the wing. They get it back. Here's Smith. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Smith's got his first bucket in this one.
And Pekovic had the best scoring rate of his career last season. Prior to that injury, he led the league in second chance points. He's just a monster inside.
Middleton dishes to Holiday. Feeds to Ashik. The shot is good off the backboard.
Good job there, recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
Now here's Beverly, guarded by Holiday. Smith on the wing. From about 16. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And steady improvement for Nikola Pekovic over his 4 seasons in the NBA.
Yeah, he's improved his rebound rate every season, and a dramatic improvement protecting the ball. Turnovers used to be a big problem for him, but now it's an area of strength. Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Back to Smith. All alone. And Pekovic kicks to Hill. Tries again. That's good. Pelicans trail by 7. Now Holiday. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Kicks to Middleton. Three-pointer.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And Beverly kicks to Smith. Pekovic with the screen for Smith. Into Pekovic. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. And now a 9-point Bulls lead.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. You know, things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back-to-back shots. And all of a sudden, you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wound.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. New Orleans making some changes here. DeJuan Blair, he's checked in for Usher. Anderson comes in for Davis. And McLemore subbed in for Chris Middleton. Now here is Holiday. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Batum wide open, he fires. The three-pointer no good. Other than the big offensive struggles last year, the Bulls were pretty much how they have been the last few years.
Exactly, Kevin. A strong defense with excellent rebounding and togetherness. Just lacked a little offensive firepower.
Blocked.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
The dish to Anderson. And Holiday has it in the corner. Batum wide open. He fires. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Follow up with the Bulls' second in field goal percentage against, and still a top 10 team in rebounding.
And as you were saying, I agree. I mean, the Bulls definitely have a philosophy and system as to how they operate and manage the business. It seems as though everyone has bought in, and when that happens, it takes more than a couple of injuries to derail the team. They've stayed the course because they understand who they are and keep the expectations high no matter what circumstance they find themselves.
From deep, McLemore. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Well, Drew Holiday, part of a basketball family. Of course, he played at UCLA, but both of his parents played at Arizona State.
Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for New Orleans. Mills comes in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Bulls, Barnes, he's checked in for Hill. And it's Crawford in for Patrick Beverly. And for Drew Holiday, you know, you talk about his family. His brother and sister have both won state titles. And his father, in his 50s, can still throw down a 360 dunk. I'm looking at you.
No, it's not happening here. Come on. I know he's got some good DNA, but 360 dunks at 50? Although Drew is real deal. His youngest brother is a star in the making, playing in high school in Los Angeles right now.
Here's Dunleavy. The wing jumper off target.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert it. He's got to take that every time.
Pekovic with the screen for Knight. Crawford outside. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Crawford's got his first basket.
Nice piece of work there. find a little space and pull the trigger.
Passes it to McLemore. .127 left in the first quarter of the game. A three from Anderson. The Bulls leading 5-5. Crawford outside. Knight sets the pick for Crawford. Over in the corner, Barnes. And the Bulls, another three.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Mills passes to McLemore. Smith against Anderson. That's short off the rim.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Nobody near Barnes. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And now it's a double-digit lead. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
Kevin, they've been playing with an awful lot of energy here, getting a lot of offensive rebounds. That's always an indicator of hustle and energy.
And Mills kicks to Dunleavy. Here's Anderson. Will it go? Count that one.
I'll tell you what, post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Bulls. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. Guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
And the defense has been key in building this lead. They've really clamped down hard.
They've done a nice job, Steve. I think challenging every shot, a hand up on every shot.
So for Chicago right now, you've got Parawanchik, Smith out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Crawford, and it's Terry in at the point. And here's Anderson from the arc. Can't get it to go. Smith with some nice D.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Crawford drives in. Ontic kicks to Crawford. There's the pass to Terry. Pass to Ontic. Back to Terry. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Terry's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Bulls. They set the screen. Mills dishes to Anderson. 14 feet away, and the shot is good. Anderson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He is just so good from that range, guys.
You know, never mind with the height advantage he had there.
Crawford sets the pick here for Terry. He kicks it to Barnes. Smith the pass to Ontic. Lets it go from the wing. They get it again. Kicks it out to Terry. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. This is to Barnes. From deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Mills with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. In the corner, it's Dunleavy. Lots of room. Josh Smith pulls it in. Smith's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
That'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. That is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
And he gets it to go. Smith's got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. You know, things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back-to-back shots, and all of a sudden you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wound.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. That'll be a 5-second call.
You know, they can't afford to be playing so loose like that right now.
Exactly. I mean, this is when they need to tighten things up, firm things up, be more focused, not the other way around.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Davis with a screen on Terry. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. Terry kicks to Antich. Barnes up top. 5 points in the game. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Batum. And Middleton kicks to Davis. Clock at 4. Asik, no good. Chicago leading by 10.
You know, Josh Smith is a very talented player, but if you have to pick his game apart, he's a bit of a tweener. You know, he's not really a power forward in a traditional sense, but not a 3-man either. He's an athlete who can do a lot of different things, but so much depends on the players he has around him. It needs to be the right fit.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, the Bulls coach Tom Thibodeau, known as one of the most demanding coaches in all the NBA, he said the teams that are special always play with a rare intensity. That's just how championship caliber teams play. He added, I don't think you really feel pressure if you're putting everything you have into each and every day. Sound strategy, Kevin.
He's one of the best getting that kind of effort from his players, Doris. Thank you. Terry dishes to Antich. Smith outside. He feeds it to Barnes. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Barnes has got 9 points.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Middleton the pass to Holiday. He dishes it to Batum. From deep. Offensive rebound. Davis kicks to Middleton. And Holiday, here we go. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. Here's Middleton. Takes the 3. And Asik kicks to Batum. And there's the feed to Holiday. Here's Davis. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Pass to Crawford. Here's Antich. No good from outside. Pelicans trailed by 14. Davis with a screen on Terry. Holiday against Crawford. And Batum kicks to Asik. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Batum. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Batum's got 8 points.
Tell you what, it's a huge plus to have him making shots like that.
Feeds to Crawford. Holiday against Terry. Beyond the arc. Good on the shot. Terry's got 5 points in the quarter. The Pelicans have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. There's a good screen. Kicks it to Batum. Davis setting the pick for Batum. Holiday attacking. And he lays it straight in.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Chicago calls timeout.
Drew Holiday, going into last season, traded from the Sixers to the Pelicans in exchange for 2 first-round picks and a win-now move for the Pelicans, clearly. But he ended up only playing a little over 2 months after a stress fracture in his ankle.
Anderson, he's checked in for New Orleans. The Bulls also changing it up. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Paralanti. Knight comes in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Jason Terry. And yes, sir, that one drops. 10 points for Batum. And for Holiday, an All-Star in 2013, but Steve, he's still very young.
Yeah, just going into his 6th season in the league. And remember, he only played 1 year of college at UCLA, so still very young, still a lot of upside, very talented point guard.
Pekovic with the screen for Knight. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Knight's got 10 points.
That's 2 straight quick 3-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
Outside for Batum. Clock at 6. From deep 3-point range. Rebound by the Bulls. Pekovic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Beverley with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Dish out to Barnes. Smith with a screen on Davis. Knight. Knight on the wing. Barnes sets a screen for Knight. Pass to Beverley. To the left wing. And Pekovic kicks to Knight. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Right side, Batum.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
And here is Knight. He's got 13. Pekovic with the screen for Knight. Fades away. That one wide left.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
Davis sets a screen. Out to the right wing. Shot's good by Middleton.
Not what they drew up, but they'll take the 2 points.
Now here's Beverley. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Nobody near Barnes. Another 3 for Chicago.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. It's Davis with the drive.
Another finish at the bottom of the division for the Pelicans last year. They showed that they're working towards something, and I think they could be a playoff team in the coming years.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Here is Knight. 13 points in the game. Here's Barnes. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. 14 points for Barnes.
Well, the Pelicans certainly have the pieces to get to the postseason, as you said. I mean, it's only a matter of time, I think, before they get it done and figured out so they can be a postseason team.
The pass to Middleton. Shot from the wing. They get the rebound.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smith with a screen on Holiday. And Beverly kicks to Smith. 16 feet away. And there's the nice layup by Barnes. Barnes has got 11 points in the quarter.
That sort of epitomized this game, guys. One team going all out, getting rebounds and putbacks, and the other team just dragging.
Middleton. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Bulls lead by 20. From New Orleans, back in a moment.